Good evening and welcome to Let's Talk Shop with Russ. It is tonight, for some reason, if you see us lagging or we're glitching, is because ever since we opened up the show, I was a little late tonight, but let's say 7:30. Man, this internet is terrible tonight.
It's 7:30?
No, I said ever since we opened up the pre-show at 7:30. The internet's been lagging constantly. I mean, it's like, it's so if we break up, I don't know. It seems kind of straightened out. Maybe starting the show causes it to straighten out. Who knows? But just real quick, Ken Moon is going to be on next Saturday for sure. He was going to be on this Saturday, but he ended up, his son has got some kind of ball tournament or something he's got to attend, and his wife reminded him of it, and so he had to postpone it till next Saturday. And then on the 23rd, we have, who was that, Jim?
It's Joe from You Got Me Creations, because I can't remember his he was on before a few years ago. Yeah,
Joe.
And let me say one thing, because I can never forget it. Happy birthday, Russ.
Hey, thank you.
Oh, that's right.
Yep.
Same
Another trip
birthday
around
of my daughters. I'll never forget your birthday.
Yep. Yep. My niece is August 4th, and my granddaughter is August 9th. So.
Yep, my niece is August 3rd, and I think the other niece is August 4th. Something like that. They're all in August.
Yeah. So there's
and
like
Donald, who's caused you more grief, Russ or your daughter?
Actually, Russ. My daughter gave up on me years ago.
But we've got a few out there tonight. Leonard Davis is out there. Good to see you, Leonard. Michelle Marcoux, JJE. Aussie man. Dave Hart is out there. I think I said Leonard Davis, but so we got a few out there. So that's just we're just gonna talk. I have been so busy lately that I haven't even done any 3D printing, and that's like kind of really busy for me. But also, I'm having a little bit of problems with my DTF printer. I think I got to pull the print head out and clean it, because the other week when I got sick and was out and didn't run it any for a few days for some reason. And here's the weird thing about it. 99.9% of the time, if you have problems with the DTF printer, it's the white ink. Guess what? The white ink's working perfect. It's the yellow, blue, red, and black. They're all faded. And I'm like, you're kidding me, right? So trust me, it's not an easy life having a DTF printer. They make you want to pull your hair out. But I will say I've had more success with this one than I have the others. So this is a Epson L1800. The other one was an Epson 390 or something like that, or 930, and it was a pain in the butt. So this one's a lot better. But I'm hoping that I can do what?
$1 million printer. Domino printers down at work, and guess what color plugs up? The white.
White, yes.
Yep, they're over
That's
$1 million.
And that's what I find strange about this. It's usually the white that has problems because the white is the base ink, and it has stuff in it that actually helps the other inks. They actually bond to it and sit on top of it. But the white has those certain things in them that it gets thick real easy. Is the only way to put it, and it plugs up. But this is the white's just laying down as beautiful as it could be, but all the other colors are light. So I'm like, really, you're kidding me, right? So don't buy. My thing is, if I could give you a kind of advice, don't buy a DTF printer unless you plan on using it almost on a daily basis. Because if it sits, it messes up.
That sublimation printer that we've got the same way.
Yeah, it can. It's not as bad, but yes, it can lock up too.
They've got cleaning kits for the sublimation ones where you run like a solvent through it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I bought, and if it gives me too much trouble, I'm just going to pull the head out and clean it. I bought a. Actually, it's a cleaning kit, and it hooks to the heads, and it's a little circulation pump, and you put that stuff like you're talking about in it, and it just circulates it real nice. Because if you put too much pressure, like if you take a syringe and fill it full of water and stick it in one of those heads and pull the plunger down, you'll blow the head. It'll actually blow it. So you have to be very, very gentle with it. So this thing puts a very small amount of pressure into the heads, but it circulates it constantly, and it finally will break it loose and clean it up. But if it doesn't, I've done some head cleanings on it this morning. I did actually 4 head cleanings, but it's still, when I ran the test, it ran light. So
If I can't clean it by blowing it out with the air compressor, I don't need it.
well, if you blew this thing out with the air compressor, you would say goodbye to a $150, $200 head.
Like I said, I don't need it.
Jeff N-Scale train layout. It's good to see all of you. Been kind of a down week. Always enjoys you guys' chats. Thank you. I appreciate it. If you have any questions, guys, make sure you post them out there in the chat. We'll be looking for them. Anybody, Chris? I seen your parrot. That looks awesome, dude.
Yeah, it came out pretty good.
Yeah.
He's out by the pool now. So,
It's out by the pool.
yep. About
Yeah,
3 tons of polyurethane on it should protect it.
Yeah. No, you're awesome. The color scheme that you use is awesome. Do you have a picture of it?
I think so, yeah.
Oh, you put one on Facebook, did you?
Not yet, no.
Oh no, I'm
Maybe.
talking about in our chat.
Maybe I did. I don't know.
Hang on, I'm looking. Hang on, I'm looking.
In the chat, yes.
I think he did. Yeah. If he did, I can get that picture.
Yeah, I'll put that up because I can't find it right now. But it is one.
And yes, I do have one. So let's go to share screen, Facebook, share. And y'all see that?
No.
To you.
There we go.
There it is.
Coming
Okay.
up there.
Yeah, it takes a few seconds.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the parrot Chris made and painted.
Well, to be fair, my mom found that in a junk pile somewhere years ago, and it's been.
Oh,
bouncing
really?
around.
I thought you made it.
No, that's been bouncing around
Oh,
my
so you
workshop
just
for
cleaned-
years. So I stripped it down, repainted it, built the stand. So I had to
Okay.
cut out a few pieces of wood that were just rotted off, but it came out okay.
Oh,
Not
it looks
really.
great.
Yep.
Yeah, I like the color scheme.
It fits the tropical motif.
Yep. I like the
Yeah.
stand too.
The ambiance. So, Yeah,
Yeah.
again, stand was just a stick I had around and a couple pieces of pine.
Just need to do a pirate now.
Arg.
Yeah.
Arg.
Arr.
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 You better meet 10 minutes, matey.
I do have a pirate
Yeah.
flag somewhere.
Or exterminate. Exterminate.
Yeah, it looks really good. Anybody else got anything they've been doing this past week or so?
I've been working on this right here.
Oh, another dolly or whatever you call it.
Another Dalek. I'm not done with it yet.
Dalek.
Yes, sir. And in fact, this is going to be replaced with, let me back it off so it's focused, with
Plunger?
something, yes. Well, yeah. Well, it'll be the eye stock like that. It needs to go back here. I need to figure out if I need to, how long I need to make it. I think this is what I did last time. I'm going to cut the little wood piece back so it sits there. The plunger, and I'm not done with this part of it.
That
The
comes
right
out the sidearm. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. The right one is the weapon, like that, and the left one is the plunger. None of this is put together. It's all dried, dry tested. It'll all pretty much all come apart.
Exterminate.
Exactly.
Yeah.
There's the top part right there, and I like to leave it just to where it'll rotate like this.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah. But it was originally from Make CNC, and I got the let me focus on it. I got these are all the little parts and stuff that I got. I got these 3D printed instead of the little round circles that they would have been with the laser. So that kind of adds a little bit of a
Yeah.
Gives it a
of
3-dimension.
a 3D
It looks
printed.
better. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. It's pretty cool the way this is built. It stacks together. Okay, it just kind of stacks together. It's all just little pieces, right? So I had to figure out the color scheme, and I got it somewhere, but yeah, this is the color scheme they wanted me to follow, and I even put the little black in there. So basically, TARDIS blue and silver, and as you can see, there's the black, but again, it's just stacked, kind of like Minecraft, the way stuff is in Minecraft. You only have one plane. In Minecraft, you got blocks. Here, you've only got one plane, but it's really neat. There's a little piece that goes on here, but this right here is how it all holds together like that. So you can actually take.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, I don't have any of this.
Pull it apart.
Yeah, see, this one comes out, right?
Sure.
Let's see, change the
And
head.
then this one, yeah, and that one, etc. I don't want to go any further because this is really hard to put back on there. But all it is just it's just in there like that for right now.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, they got tabs goes up through that bottom plate.
Yeah, exactly. But that's what I've been. And if you want this pattern, you can go buy it, like I said, off of Make CNC. I can cut these kits legally and send them to you, and something like that, if you want. But I can't sell you the file.
I think we need one black with a flame job.
Yeah, that would do. There's a bunch of different color combinations of Daleks, depending on what their stature is, depending on what movie it was, depending on what if I get this in here, what episode or whatever.
Yeah.
Anyhow, maybe I
Looks
need to
good.
put
I
it.
like it.
Thank you.
There is no real dialect except the Tom Baker dialect.
You might
Paul.
be muted. Are you muted, Paul?
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah,
he
you're
is.
muted.
That's my next big project. What Paul's got in his hand right there, something like that.
Oh,
I
yes,
showed
that's
this on the
cool.
other shows I'm on, but I didn't show it here.
That's really nice.
That is
Wow.
very cool.
Yes.
And
Oh
you
yeah.
turn
Oh, neat.
the knob and the
I think that'd go over big at craft shows.
and
Oh,
the
yeah.
file.
Yeah, I
the
think so.
file is free at laserfiles.com.
Freelaserfiles.com. Yes.
Laserfiles.com.
Yeah.
You're right. Freelaserfiles.com. And yeah, and it all their files. If you get their files, and they're all free unless you're a patron, then you have access to some others. But
The
all
hidden
of their files have accompanying videos that show how to put it together.
Oh, wow.
How many
And Al's
pieces of
built-
wood did it take to make that? How many sheets?
I don't know because I used a bunch of scraps.
Oh, okay.
You know, if I had a scrap where I could get some of the gears out of it, well, then I
Yeah.
use that. But they
I
have
think
some.
you could probably.
They have some marble runs, and Al built a couple of their marble runs that are really neat.
Yeah, those are cool too.
Yeah, I got 3 of them made. Well, 2 of them made,
I bet you.
and 1 of them in a bag.
But
I bet
you
you
make
could get that,
you make the hinges
total-
and everything.
Yeah, I think you could get that total box out of like a 2x3 sheet.
Maybe, yeah. The front sheet is big, the back sheet is big, the floor and the top are big. But
The rest
Yeah.
of it all small pieces. Yeah,
yeah,
looks
it's fun
great.
to make.
I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love it.
Like I say, it's at freelaserfiles.com.
Freelaserfiles.com. Yep.
And they have a lot of really neat plans available, and they're all free.
Yeah, I downloaded all of them. I couldn't. I was gonna go through and start trying to build each one of them to see which one would look good enough to put in a craft show.
Yeah, I built a marble maze that they have too, and it's really. In fact, I got another one right here ready to be built, but I haven't got around to putting it together yet.
Cool.
But yeah, they got a lot of neat stuff.
Now,
Yeah,
what would you
thank
get
you.
for something like that at a craft sale?
I have no idea. What would your
20.
guess be, Jim?
$20 or something. The way I think about a craft show is if somebody could toss one small piece of paper out to you to pay for something, that they'd probably buy it as like a trinket kind of thing. So
I would not take under $50. I wouldn't
Yeah,
sell
no,
it otherwise.
Right?
so
I'd
The
say
time-
$80. $80 or I
time-
wouldn't sell it.
The time that you spend on it, guys, is
Yeah.
yeah, I don't
It's
know
not-
that yet.
yeah, it's not. But it is. What is it? The return on investment? It's
Yeah.
not a good
Yeah.
return. But if
The
you just
guy
sit
that-
around,
The guy that has the website, Cutting It Close, I watched a couple of his videos, and he said you're better off pricing stuff high
Yes.
to see if it'll go than you are pricing it low
Mhm.
and taking a beating on it.
Yep.
Yeah,
Exactly.
no, I agree with that. Yeah,
I
and
was.
I
I
also
wasn't
don't want to be
thinking-
the guy that wins the race to the bottom.
Yeah.
Right.
We
That
see that-
$50.
But I
he's
just
talking about is
for
right.
something like that, I don't know how much in materials and time it'll take yet. So
How long do you think it took you to put it together, Paul? A day?
Yeah.
If you had to-
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, I'd say a good 6 hours, but the second one would go faster.
Right, because you put the first
Because
one
the
together.
first one you're trying to figure out, how it goes together, and I found one mistake in the instructions, but
Of course.
I mean, the very minimum I would sell it for is 40. I would definitely not.
there's no
go
way.
Yeah, I
that-
agree with you,
that-
Russ. I agree with you.
Start at 50.
if
work
nothing
down.
else, it looks expensive because
Yeah.
of all the gears and
yeah, like I said, I just don't know how much time it takes to build it or how many sheets of 3mm plywood it's going to take.
And how
The
many
way I
people
look at it,
craft fair are going to know you laser printed it compared to, I don't know how he made it, but look at all that work.
yeah,
Yeah, $80.
and on the
$80.
80
Right.
bucks. He's cranking it up.
No
pros,
way. I said
I like
80
that.
from the beginning.
$2,000 blast furnace man over there.
I wouldn't sell itself short. Otherwise, I would not sell it. No way. I'd
Well,
start at
you
8.
know-
I'd start at 80 and maybe go under 60 a little bit or something. It's too much.
Oh yeah,
Too many parts and pieces to fit together.
For
Yeah.
$80, you're probably getting $1 an hour or $2
Right.
an hour.
Well, yeah.
I would.
Really,
Leonard
the hardest
Davis
thing
says-
on the whole thing is fitting the gears together.
yeah.
Yeah. Leonard says 75 minimum.
75 minimum.
Yeah.
Price
Okay.
keeps going up.
I'll keep it in mind.
I said it right. $80 right off the bat.
Yeah. Well, we're moving on up. To
My fear would be that it was too popular and I'd have to make a lot of them.
That's not a fear that I ever had.
Take orders.
Yeah.
You can always take orders.
Well, yeah, but
Yeah.
you still have to make them. And
Then you gotta let it rip, yeah. But I would do it for $80 for a while.
Well, you could always put it at 80 and see what happens.
10 times
Yeah.
80. Then I would
Well,
stop and say, okay, I'm gonna make
That's the
10 of them.
basic rule. That's the basic rule of sales. You can always go higher and come down, but if you start out low,
It's hard to raise your prices.
Yeah.
you can't
go
raise
up.
them.
well, it
You can't
depends on
go up.
how far apart your craft shows are.
Well,
if you're doing
that-
local
that's-
craft shows and somebody comes up and says, "Oh, well, you were selling that for $15 at the
Yeah.
last craft show I was at. Now it's 30."
Yeah.
You're gonna have
You can't
$20
pull
in
that
wood
crap
by itself. in the
Yeah,
wood.
just tell
Oh,
them
yeah.
you lucked out and got the cheaper version. This is
Right.
the better
That
version.
was the beta version.
I'd
That
say,
was the demo model.
Yeah.
It's the tariffs.
I'd say you could make that out of probably three 12 by 16 pieces of wood
12 by 16.
and have wood
yeah.
left over.
Yeah.
12 by 16. I don't know if I do 12 by 16.
Well, you cut it down and
I know I've got
So
a
what
We
fits on
Create
your-
laser.
that's what I do with all these plans is I upload them into Lightburn and I rearrange them for the size wood I got. And,
I love Lightburn. Yeah.
I do
Yeah.
too.
Oh, I do too. I do
Yeah,
too.
Lightburn is definitely a great program, and I've been noticed they came out with the newest version here a few
Yep.
weeks ago,
Yeah,
and a
2.0.
lot of people
2.0.
were saying that it was not working. It was
Yeah,
The
I
one-
downloaded it and had all kinds of problems, and I went back to version 1.7.02, I think.
Well, they've
Yeah,
come up
that's-
with two versions now. It's at 2.0.02.
2.
Yeah, at least that. I think that's what I saw last night.
but
What problems did you have with it?
I had a problem with it, made everything on my laser work backwards.
Yeah, that's a problem.
Yeah.
It is.
Gotta reverse your stepper motors.
Well, I shouldn't have to do anything.
Yeah, okay.
I know. I never take the newest software. Never. I never take.
No,
the
and
let
that's
somebody
the
else
thing.
do it.
yeah, that's the thing about it. Whenever they came out with a new that's the reason I never jump on the first version of the new version, so to speak. I wait until 3 or 4 months down the road, and then after they've got all the bugs fixed out of it, that's when I download it.
Well, and
I hate
the
to
old
hate that.
version did everything I needed to do anyway.
I wonder
Right.
what the new version has that, and I'm ignorant of it because I haven't upgraded either, that has that the old version didn't have.
I don't know. You have to read the notes and see, but
Yeah, I got to read, Paul.
yeah.
They have reverse stepper motors. That's what the new stuff is.
Yeah, they added reverse steppers.
If you want to go forward, you push backward. If you want to
Yeah.
go right, you push left.
You can just cut the tabs off those little amphenol connectors and flip them over.
Flip
Flip
them
'em
over.
around.
When the guy was rewriting the code, he was looking in a mirror.
Yeah.
That's what I hate about software. They update every few months, and to have something that worked good, I liked it, and they went and improved it, and it sucks now.
Yeah.
None of what I was using works anymore.
Are you talking about Microsoft?
Them too.
Yeah, and that's once again that goes back to what I was just saying is that when they first have, like for instance, Lightburn come up with this new 2.0, I immediately said, "Oh yeah, I ain't messing with that until they get the bugs worked out of it." And it wasn't 24 hours, and here come the complaints. And basically, I would say most of the complaints that I read about it, Paul, was what you were saying, that there were just quirks about it that weren't working right for some reason.
Well, I'm out of here.
All right, Paul. Take care.
Good, man.
Okay.
Give him $50. Get 50 bucks.
Hope you make it up well.
Yeah, right.
See you later, Bob.
But that's one thing I think they need to be number one lesson when they teach these programmer stuff. If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Yes. Yes. Rob Hampton is with us tonight, and he's from Melbourne, Australia. Awesome.
Yeah, he is.
Last piece.
Yeah, Melbourne, Australia. That is so cool. I was watching, me and my wife watch Shark Week every year. It's always in July of every year, and on Discovery Channel. And actually, they were in well, I don't know if it was Melbourne, but they were in off the coast of Australia somewhere, and it was in New Zealand, and they were trying to find the air sharks. Y'all know what the air sharks is, right?
Air sharks.
Yeah, air
Yeah,
sharks.
yeah. You would raise up the back of your car. You'd go in there and you'd take the hose and now you got a hot rod, baby.
You mean
Right?
the ones in the tornadoes, Sharknadoes?
I was getting ready to say those are the ones that get caught up in the tornadoes.
No,
I
no,
thought you were
they are
talking
the
about-
ones that actually will jump out, leave the water entirely to jump at something like a seal or whatever.
That's
Because
hungry.
when seals, they chase seals, sometimes the seals will make a dive and come up and actually go into the air to try to escape the shark. Well, the shark comes right up behind him. And guess what? As gravity begins to take over and the seal starts to fall, he falls right in the shark's mouth.
Yep.
So, yeah, those are called air sharks. Well, they first spotted them off of, just a real quick little tip here. They first spotted them off of Africa, and they videoed a bunch of them off of Africa doing that thing. And they went back the following few years, and they couldn't find them. They just weren't jumping anymore for some reason. So they started going around the world looking for where did they go. Well, sharks actually in their lifetime travel thousands and thousands of miles all over. So
Yeah,
they
they
were
do.
looking.
They do.
Yeah, they were looking for them in New Zealand.
When they put trackers on them, you could see
Yeah.
them just.
Yeah, so
and
they
down the
were
coast.
looking for them in New Zealand and off the coast of Australia. So I thought that was pretty interesting.
I've got a channel in my feed, a subscriptions feed. These guys they're down in Namibia. Yeah, Namibia. But they will like chase down seals with nets and catch them to cut the plastic, like
Oh yeah,
gill nets and stuff
Sure.
off. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
pretty cool. That's a pretty cool channel to watch too.
yeah. They get the
Catch these
plastic
seals.
gill nets and also the 6-pack container.
Yep.
The plastic
Yeah,
6-pack
stuck in
container.
them.
Well,
they
these are seals, so it's more like nets and fishing line
Around their neck.
Up in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, some of them get like really deep in there. It's like when you put a cable around a tree branch or something to tie
it
your
grows,
dog out with,
yeah.
and it grows over it. It does that
Yep.
on seals too. It's pretty wild.
Jeff's in-scale train layout said I was wiring something while I was watching you guys, and all of a sudden I got a buzzing and some soul.
Did he hit the main?
I think
I
he-
was wondering. Yeah, did you hit something you weren't supposed to hit? Did it give you a shocking sensation?
not on a train.
Yeah.
I logged onto my YouTube channel the other day. In the beginning, it said there are no videos here. Like what?
Yeah.
They're on, I rebooted everything and started over, and they were there. So obviously it was a glitch. But I panicked for a minute.
Yeah, I bet.
Yeah. Jeff in scale trail out. So also he said I was deleting some old stuff on my channel and had issues. Now I have to start all over again. Yeah. YouTube has some funny quirks about it, trust me.
Yep.
Hey, there's Donald.
Donald's back.
Donald's back.
Hi,
Yes.
Donald.
I had to make a Jardiance trip.
This is a story of a Donald. Oh, sorry.
Yeah. What's going on here?
Okay, so if we could get some tool reps or the people who work at glue places or whatever, which ones would you guys out in the chat really like to see? Like DeWalt, Rigid?
I can tell you anything.
Starbond.
We ought to get
Guys?
the hydraulic press channel on here to do a live demonstration.
Yeah, because they're extremely misrepresented on our channel here, right?
Right,
Yeah.
right.
Yes, Starbond would be a good one. Tight Bond. Actually, I may be able to pull. Didn't we have Tight Bond on one time before?
I thought so.
I think way back in the very beginning.
Yeah, I'll try to. I've got some contacts, and I'll see if I can get in touch with them and see if they want to come back on again one Saturday night. But yes, Tight Bond. The reason I say that is because they come every once in a while to our woodworking, Lakeland Woodworking Club's meetings and do a demonstration. So that's how I got them on the first time. Was I found the guy gave me his business card, and I think I've still got it. And I contacted him about coming on the show, and he came on the show. So
Cool. Didn't we have somebody that had something to do with sandpaper also, or not?
but that's Klingspor. Yeah, that's Klingspor. I'm
we also
sure we
have
can get. Yeah, I can get a hold of them, and I'm sure that they would probably come on also. But I gotta see when their Klingspor
extravaganza.
Because I want to make sure it's far enough away that it doesn't conflict with it. Because they
I don't know. He found
what?
out how many of us. He found out how many of us burned up the orbital sander pressing on it. He may not want nothing to do with this.
Yeah, you're
not to use it.
Yeah, you're
I
not supposed
that
to.
Conversation.
Yeah, you're not supposed to push on them. You're supposed to move freely, so to speak. Well, here's the whole thing. They were designed as a finish sander, not as a removal sander. Yeah.
That big box of sandpaper I got from them years ago, was it $25?
Yeah.
I am just now starting to run out of certain grit.
Yeah, exactly. That stuff.
That was 6-7 years ago.
That Klingspor sandpaper lasts forever.
Yeah.
Yes, it does.
That's the best sandpaper I've ever used.
It is, and like Chris was just saying, you buy that big box, and it has all kinds of grits and all kinds of sizes, and even I tell you what I did on one of mine. Mine had a big piece of the cloth back in there, and I took and cut it the size and glued it to a 2x4 and made a hand block out of it.
I got them all squared up. I got 6x6 sizes too. I cut them down.
Yeah. But yeah, I used like a 6-inch piece of 2x4 and glued it to the 2x4 with some, I used contact cement. That stuff is like, you ain't getting that off. And
I think my favorite of their stuff was the green 60 grit.
Yes. The green 60 grit. Oh yeah, that stuff is like
that's one in the box.
When you're sanding delicate stuff, you should have an old electric toothbrush, and you just put some Velcro on there.
Hey, there you go.
Put your sanding, then you just turn that baby on, and she vibrates. Works pretty good.
Actually, I bought one of those.
I'm a cheapskate, but that's a new level. So
hey,
it works great for for delicate parts.
No,
I have
especially
seen the stuff that Chris works on.
I never would have thought Dixon was a redneck, but
Oh, believe me, you come and see some of my stuff. I don't like to pay for stuff.
My answer to that is this. That's what this is.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's actual an industrial one or something, huh?
Yep.
Yeah.
It's a battery.
Well, I can't
operated.
pay that much. I only paid $2 or $3 for this.
This actually on sale. I got it last year, or the beginning of this year. It might have been. I use this to do my small parts on the 3D printing. But anyway, I got this on sale, and it was only like it was less than $30. It was like $24.99 or something like that. So it being on sale, I bought it, and it comes with like a ton. There's actually 4 different heads. This happens to be the little square head, and see how much quieter this one is than yours.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, it comes with like 4 different types of heads, and then each head comes with different sandpapers. Like this is just a little tiny square, and it comes with a round head, oval head, square head. I mean, there's like, you can see how small the piece of sandpaper is that goes on the head.
I'm gonna be in my shop. I don't care how quiet it is. I'm with Dixon and toothbrush. $5 toothbrush.
Yeah, no, I've seen those. People take their worn out toothbrushes and use them to do that. Yes, and that is an excellent idea.
Yeah,
that's
exactly.
That's an excellent idea.
You don't even have to do the worn out ones. Just go buy one for, what are they, $8? I mean, it's not. It won't break the bank.
Yeah. Sometimes you got them on sale for it's just
or less. Cheap. Yeah, that's an excellent idea.
Yep. Another thing I stumbled across too that are really pretty cool for 3D printing, and that's these little tiny needle nose pliers.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, those are pretty good.
They're very handy.
Yep.
Yeah, they are.
Especially removing the supports. You can get in there to the bottom of them and break them off. And the closer you get to the base of the support, the easier it is to break off without causing damage. So
Yeah.
I have a whole depending on what I need. Tweezers are sometimes just.
Oh yeah, yes.
You know, and these right here are the best little scissors I ever got. Scissors now, not.
You know what those are, is right?
Yeah, nail clippers.
Yes. No, those scissors are actually for also they make them those bent or made for embroidery.
Well, okay, yeah. But I got
so that you can get closer to the bottom of the thread on the
like
cloth,
this.
right? Without, yes, yep.
Well,
she's got a bigger pair. Look at that one.
I got them, and they said nail clippers.
Al trims his eyelashes.
Double curved.
Yeah, those are double curved.
But I have it in my favorite shot glass.
You know who makes a fortune in China? It's the guy that makes these things.
Oh yes.
Oh yeah.
These things come in every kit that I've ever gotten from.
I hear you.
Everybody,
and they're all blue, aren't they?
Yeah, and you've got that PCA. Oh, here's their Play-Dohs. But yeah,
actually, mine don't even have a name on them. But I did stumble across some of these, and I wanted more of them one time, and they had a pack of 3 for like $8 on Amazon, and I bought them, so they're very, very cheap. And the ones that I bought are actually orange handle. So,
Donald,
all the ones.
Ahead,
all the ones that you get, like you're saying, Jim, and kits and stuff that come with all their stuff is every one of them I've ever got has been blue too.
Yep.
So,
Donald, you talk about redneck. These plastic pieces are out of roll cores down at work, and then I put them together. They got all the little holes in them, slots for all the tools. They spin.
What kind of materials on the cores?
These are paper rolls that come down to work, and these are their plastic cores in the center.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
And they're stacked up and hot glued, and then all the tools, they have holes in them. So all my
Yes.
tools go in there and they rotate.
Ah, that's cool.
But your
like
material's
that.
only like an inch wide.
Pardon?
Your material's only like an inch wide.
No, these are the smaller rolls, and then we got big plastic ones this wide.
Mhm.
And I use them where they're hollow inside. They don't have all the little slots down
Yeah.
there. See that?
Yep.
I
Yeah,
use them
yeah.
for the bigger tools because they don't fit in these.
Awesome.
I think I got you out rednecked. Okay, I do the same thing.
Oh yeah, Folgers.
Yeah, with the old
Okay.
Folgers. Yep.
Yeah,
Okay, I'll see if I can beat you. I gotta find something here.
Yeah. That's
3D printed garbage cans for your paintbrushes.
actually, Al, those
Yeah.
Folgers, and also we used to we changed to Dunkin' Donuts coffee because I love it. But anyway, the Folgers and also the Maxwell House are kind of like the same design.
Mhm.
They make excellent be able to hold a paint bucket. You can hold it in your hand and dip your paintbrush and paint.
Sure.
Like,
yes.
yeah, they make great for paint.
I use these in a similar way. I'll take paint
Yes.
out of a gallon and I'll put them in these and then sit here
Yep.
and paint.
Yeah, that way you don't have to mess with the gallon all the time.
Yeah.
Yep.
Exactly.
I do the same thing.
Yeah. See, this one was gold, and I don't know. I probably need to throw this away. Yeah, I probably do need to throw it away, but it was gold, but it came out of like a quart.
Right.
And this was back from, heck, I don't remember. It's gone.
Yeah, I don't think any of us had any Tupperware when we were kids. It was all parquet to us.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Paul would be proud of me. I even keep, and I don't remember why I did this, I even keep sawdust in one of these. If I ever need to patch something, I'll just take glue and mix it up with the sawdust, and voila.
Yeah.
You know?
That's what's in most of them sour cream cups in my shop. Is where I'm saving sawdust.
I get my sawdust.
Exterminate.
Leonard Davis said, Russ, is there a Dunkin's on every corner? No. We have, and I'm sure y'all got them up there. Anyway, we have Sam's Clubs down here. Actually, we have 3 Sam's Clubs within 10 miles of me. Different ones. There's one in North Lakeland, there's one over here in South Lakeland, and there's one in Brandon. So, but anyway, so they sell Dunkin' Donuts coffee grounds. They come in these orange containers, and me and my wife used to be Maxwell House drinkers, and so we tried the Dunkin' Donuts coffee grounds, and we really liked it. So we changed over. So now we just buy Dunkin' Donuts coffee because it's the smaller can, which is exactly the same oval shaped bucket from Publix is like $20-something, and we can get a third or more in the can, a bigger can, in other words, for the same price through Sam's. So we use Dunkin' Donuts coffee.
Nice.
Yeah, if it wasn't for Sam's Club, my pickup truck would stay parked in the driveway all the time. Their gas.
We buy toilet paper, paper towels, all that
Yeah.
stuff, and you can't touch the price at any other place as cheap as it is.
Al Leonard wants to know if you label the types of wood.
If I label the types of wood?
Yeah, where you got in the little pill bottles.
No, I don't remember what I was even doing with that. No. Well, I mean, that would be something to do. You know,
I don't
it's-
label it, but
You
when
know,
I get it,
I take that back. Although I didn't label it, I was working with another wood out there, and I did specifically collect it because I knew I was going to need it. It was when I did that clock, but no, yeah,
that's a good idea that you could label each little bottle with like
That is.
walnut or purple heart
Exactly.
or whatever.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, what I did
Yeah.
on mine with a little Sharpie, I just wrote what it came off of: walnut,
Yep.
pine,
Jeff,
whatever.
Like I said, I don't even know. I don't even know what. That's paint. What
Jeff Trains says he uses coffee grounds and sand all the time on his layout, which is
I've
true.
seen that.
I have big bags of sand, and
Yep.
Yeah.
coffee grounds makes a good stain.
Yes.
Yeah, I've seen
It
that.
makes something look old. To age
Yeah,
it.
and also I've seen people. He says I use coffee grounds on my layout landscaping. I've seen people use
Yep.
coffee grounds as like dirt in their landscaping for like the small model trains, like underneath the trees and stuff. They'll put the dried coffee grounds, and yeah, I've seen that, and I was like, oh, wow, that's a pretty good need. Now, I did something simpler that I made I 3D printed some cactus and their own little clay pot. I did the clay pot. I bought some clay colored PLA and I did the cactus green. And in the instructions from the STL download, it said to use coffee grounds in the clay pot to represent dirt. And I thought, oh, cool, yeah.
Jeff's been putting little trees in now. Some of them I think have been pre-packaged type, but I think he also had some twigs and stuff like that he was sticking in there.
Yeah, he said I make my own trees out of twigs in my back from my backyard.
Yeah, exactly. I'm not even looking at the deal, by the way. I just know because I've seen him.
Yeah.
He said he's got an 11 by 11 layout. That's pretty decent size.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it's huge. It's huge.
Is it cactus or cacti? Cacti is plural.
Yeah.
It's pain if you sit on it.
Oh yeah.
In
Then you definitely be.
In my model building, I used wooden coffee stirrers for lumber.
Okay.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
That's good.
They're thin. There's a slight grain in them.
Yeah.
It's not too big, so you can use it with almost any scale too. So.
Yes, and a few times when I have done fret work, you inevitably, I don't care how good you are, inevitably will break a small piece off. So what I did was I would take one of those little jars like Al was talking about, like a medicine jar, and I would put the little small pieces in the medicine jar. Then after I completed the entire project, I would come back and I would go from behind the fretwork on the back side and use toothpicks. Would break off a small piece of a toothpick and use it to glue on the back side to hold that piece in place.
Yeah.
So, and it was the let me explain that too. It was the flat. You can buy those flat toothpicks instead of the rounded ones, and it was the flat toothpicks. But yes, I use them too as a, how do you want to put it, a bridge or a stabilizer, or you know what I'm saying, to hold the piece on there, because it was so small and you couldn't hardly glue it back together. What is that, Al?
Actually,
that's a SpongeBob. Oh yeah, I see him now. SpongeBob SquarePants.
SpongeBob earrings.
Yeah, those are laser cut, aren't they?
Yeah, they're laser. And that was, I made them when I didn't know that much about laser. Not that I know very much more, but the point is they came out okay. I tried experimenting.
Do you find that
with different colors like that? And then I also tried to do it double-sided so that it's the same thing on both sides. And then the piece de resistance, that right there. Well, you say, what's that right there? Well, that's not right there. Anyway, it's magnetic. What the heck?
Oh,
evidently not.
Oh
yeah.
You ever seen wood stick to a magnet?
Yeah, when you glue a magnet on the back.
Sure.
Oh yeah.
Yes, and I did.
I've got that.
Al, how do you keep the ring on the top of the wood from breaking off and stuff like that? How thick do you make that?
Yeah, it's just, that's how fine. Well, look at his hand. Look at his thumb.
I know, but I made some earrings to sell at craft shows at the roller derby things for my daughter, and they were breaking off. I didn't even try to sell them.
The only thing I can think of. See how round it is. Let's see.
Yeah.
See how round it is, right? The only thing I can think of. Look at the color of the wood on the side. Is that I didn't overburn it to cut it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So as light brown, it's kind of hard to see even for me. But anyway, as light brown as it is, I would think that would be the ticket, because if it's charred, it's not going to be,
Right.
Yeah, this isn't really
I
charred.
always
Yeah.
took delicate pieces and just put drops of super glue on them so they couldn't break off.
Oh,
That's
that's
a good
Yeah,
idea.
there you go.
That's a good
You could
idea.
do that.
That's what I usually
Just
did.
a-
Or nail polish. Clear
or
nail
fingernail-
polish.
Clear
Yeah.
fingernail polish.
I hate
Yeah.
to break this one because it's a double-sided, but here's the little hole, right?
yeah.
Let me pop it out, see if it'll break. No, I can't. It never popped out. Here, this one's pretty charred and a little bit. Well, it's a double-sided too.
What is that
All
you're
right.
showing, Dixon?
You're
This
being
yeah.
sacrificed. Here's hold on, just real quick. Here's how hard they are. Look.
Cool.
Yeah,
Sure.
see, mine were breaking by then.
Yeah. See.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Anyway, I'm sorry, Dixon. Go right ahead.
That's
I'm
okay.
gonna try to glue.
I was waiting. I build up thousands of trees out of materials at home, that filter, furnace filter. But I did a wall. I have a 30 by 15 foot layout, and it's got
Dang.
3 layers. And I never painted before, so instead of making all the trees along this wall, what I did was them are real plants in the front side, and then I just painted trees on a piece of
Yeah.
cardboard
Oh,
I
yeah.
see.
for
Yeah.
background. So these
Until
are
you
all,
said that, I thought it was just part of the scenery. But yeah, very
these
good.
are all painted by hand. I painted them, and then I put these are real tiny plants from outside bushes that I put in the foreground. Then I didn't have
Right.
to plant so many trees on my layout on this
I
section.
can
Right.
hear it now. Dixon's wife comes in. Dixon, where's our shrub?
Yeah.
You're pulling my roses.
Dixon goes, it must have be the damn rabbits eating on them again.
Yeah.
She laughs at me because in the fall I go tree hunting because there's some plants out there that are so real. The bushes and they look so real.
Yeah.
Last week, Jim might know what this is. This is what I built last week, and this was miserable. So I'm thinking about redrawing and caddying it up. But this is what you call a hewlett, and this is what they used to unload the ships with, the coal.
Oh, yes.
The
Yeah.
hewlett.
Yeah. All our ships in inland steel were self-unloading.
Yep.
Nice.
Yep.
Nice.
These left. They had these up by Erie, Lake Erie, and all of that, but they ended when the ships finally had auto unloaders.
Yep.
And they no longer needed these, but they built these way early in the years because the owners were ticked off because they couldn't unload the ships fast enough. So then they built these, and then after
So
that, all
those
the ships-
actually that arm just actually went into the hull of the ship to suck out the coal and stuff.
Yep, these were gigantic. These things were as big as houses, and they would go
Bigger.
down, and they had
Yeah.
3-4 of these in a row. So I'm going to put
Yeah.
this into one of my areas on my top layer of my train layout.
Cool. Looks awesome.
But this was miserable. I mean, there's hundreds and hundreds of little parts.
I'll bet.
When I
thinking
first
of
got
me.
in the apprentice program, I started off as a mechanical apprentice, and I had to go and work on those things and change the conveyor belts and stuff on them.
Oh my God, they're huge, aren't they?
Yeah, it was like a 2-day job just to change a belt,
The machinery was so huge back then.
and it was way up in the air. But this was over the
Yep.
coal field.
Indeed. Very cool.
And,
Dixon.
Yep.
Wow.
All right, guys, we're 3 minutes out, and I'm going, since it is my birthday, I told my wife I would quit at 9, and I think
But it's only 7:58 Central. Real time.
I'm going to ignore you to begin with, and
And
then,
what's the difference?
and I'm going to we might make some strawberry shortcake. I bought some strawberries today. We
Well,
might have
enjoy.
some strawberry
That sounds
shortcake.
delicious, by the way.
Yeah, we might have some strawberry shortcake tonight. So And we went to
Strawberry
Carrabba's.
shortcake
Yep,
forever.
I had went to Carrabba's tonight, and I had their mahi mahi.
Oh,
Yeah,
that
yeah,
fish
nice.
is awesome.
Yeah, a nice fillet of mahi and asparagus, and their Parmesan cheese salad, and their famous olive oil bread.
You
Yes,
lost me at
yes.
asparagus.
I lost you what?
At asparagus.
Oh man,
I love asparagus.
I got plants growing out there. Hopefully,
Yeah.
in 2 years
I
I'll
love
eat
asparagus. To be honest with you, there's and I didn't like their asparagus. There's a certain way I like asparagus cooked, and I don't want it. It's got to. I don't like it al dente. I like it just a little mushy.
Yeah, mushy. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah. The al dente, which is the way that Carrabba's, I don't like it.
yeah. I like it seared a little bit too. That's
Seared.
and,
Yeah,
and then it mushifies it. Is
Yeah.
that a word? Mushify?
mushify. I don't know. Sounds.
You heard it
sounds
here,
good to
folks.
me.
The
And
technical
swap it
term.
out for broccoli.
I love broccoli.
Broccoli. My
broccoli,
wife makes an awesome broccoli salad.
Yeah, broccoli, cauliflower. Yeah, you. I mean,
like
I eat all
broccoli, but I
vegetables.
don't like cauliflower.
All this
Really?
stuff grows in the dirt. It can't be good for you.
That's right.
Yeah.
But
You
but
bought-
Chris, barley grows from the dirt, doesn't it? And
Well,
hops.
that's purified in very hot water. So
Okay.
You wash the plant off before you eat it. Okay, you wash it off.
maybe the
Oh,
step missing. Okay.
And it-
not a big,
it
I have a
will
few
come
veggies I
clean.
eat. I'm not a big veggie guy.
Yeah,
I love veggies.
I love. Yeah, I don't. There's only one vegetable I will not eat, and
I love veggies too.
Yeah, that looks like a veggie. It probably did eat veggies at one time.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I eat it because it ate veggies.
Yeah, and that's oh crap! You made me forget what I was going to say now.
Sorry.
Vegetable you don't like.
Yeah.
Hey, Russ, Jim says happy birthday to you. Sorry.
Thank you.
Rutabaga?
I appreciate
Yeah.
it. Rutabagas.
Ooh.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I cannot eat rutabagas. Yeah,
I don't
my
think I've
mom
ever
and
tried
dad
it.
eat them. If you don't know what a rutabaga is, it looks like a turnip root, but it's orange. And let me tell you, when you cook that sucker, it stinks a house to high heaven.
At least you
Oh,
know what
man.
you're having for dinner.
Oh
Just
yeah,
like-
you walk through the door and
just
it's
like
like,
cabbage.
oh, yeah, cabbage does have a kind of a unique
Yeah,
smell too.
yeah. I love cabbage.
Cabbage, collard,
Very
it
good
just
for
stinks
you.
up the house. I ain't
Oh,
For your
Okay.
digestive system.
The
But let me
ultimate
tell you.
worst vegetable. Worst vegetable.
I got
beets.
what? Beets. I like beets.
God,
They're
that's
good.
I get a gag reflex just by tasting them.
But yeah, cabbage. I want to tell you, I like mixing. We like taking. My wife taught me how to do this. We take potatoes, green beans, cabbage, and Polish kielbasa, and make a pot of that. And it is
sounds
very good. But I will tell you this much: if you need a colon cleanser, oh yeah, eat a couple of big bowls of that, and I guarantee you, tomorrow your colon will be cleansed.
I think we're going back to the medical show that who was saying it
All
last.
healthy stuff.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
told a friend of
All right,
mine's
guys.
mother. I told a friend of mine's mother. She got on me about not eating collards. I told her point blank, if I walk into the kitchen and it smells worse than me leaving the bathroom, I'm not eating.
Very wise.
Donald,
Yeah.
what a note to leave on. I just got to
yeah, really.
Start singing. You can't top
Yep.
that one.
Listen, if you're too busy to get out the shopping and go make some sawdust, you either eat too many collards and you're sitting on the toilet, or
Proof I'm making sawdust. Proof.
or you're just too darn busy. That's all there is to it. Yeah, or eat too many collards or cabbage, one of the two. So
I ain't gonna
just
do
give me
cabbage either.
sawdust, lots of sawdust all around me and everywhere. I like it flying all around my shop and even in my beard and hair. And don't forget to eat your collards.
Good night, boys and girls.
Good night, everybody.
Remember, you don't have to go home, but you cannot stay here.
Live long and prosper.
See ya.
And what he
Peace.
said. What he
See ya.
said.
Long and
Yeah,
prosper.
Want to be
Donald,